Hi, my name is Katy Moyer. I am the founder of liveyour10.com, and I want to share with you how to have a healthy weekend. And you know what the secret is? Plan ahead. I know that seems so simple, but literally 10 minutes can save you from having what you feel like on a Monday morning was such a terrible weekend and I'm totally thrown off and I didn't stay on track, and I know that feeling. I've had that feeling. That Monday morning when you're like, man, I don't know what happened this weekend, but I was doing so great, and then all of a sudden the weekend came and now I feel like I'm starting all over again. Have you ever felt that way on a Monday? Well, I have. So what I want to share with you is something that I share with a lot of the clients that I work with, and also the online accountability and support groups that I do. I share with them every single Thursday and Friday that literally 10 minutes can help you have not just a healthier weekend, but a lot less stress-free weekend, because I know that eating healthy and working out is hard, and sometimes it compounds itself because we put more stress on ourselves or pressure to be perfect, and then when we're not, and it's like this snowball that keeps going, and then all of a sudden it's cycling and the snowball is out of control. So I'm right there with you. It's not easy. So I want to commend you on the fact that you're trying to be the best version of yourself by working out and getting those endorphins kicking in and fueling your body right so you have more energy and you feel good. And so how do you do that? How do you have a healthy weekend? Number one, plan ahead. When are you going to work out? When are you going to eat? And I know that sounds crazy, like, well, I'm going to eat when I'm hungry, or I'm going to eat. No, you need to stick to the plan. So what normally happens is that Friday night comes and happy hour comes, and you go to happy hour, but you don't go in with the intention of knowing when you're going to eat or when you're going to work out that entire weekend. So you just kind of reward yourself, and then all of a sudden when you wake up late on Saturday morning and you're not feeling so great, you don't know why. So this is why the planning ahead is really important. You got to plan when you're going to work out and when are you going to eat. And I know that sounds crazy, but the more detailed you are, like literally taking a piece of paper and going to the minute, you are going to increase your chance of success. Maybe you put reminders in your phone so that it reminds you, boom, I got to work out now, or now I need to have my snack, or whatever it is. The more you plan, the more detailed you are, the more you increase your chance to actually following through. So plan ahead. The second thing in planning ahead is if you are going to go to a restaurant, you're going to go to a happy hour, or you have a birthday party, for instance, you still need to plan ahead for that. Meaning, can you get an extra workout in, or maybe a longer workout in than normal because you have extra time on Saturday and Sunday? Can you plan ahead and look up the menu at the restaurant so you know what you're going to order before you even get there? Because if you go into that restaurant, if you're like me at all, you're going to go into that restaurant saying you're going to order healthy, and then you see everything else and you do something else. Well, you got to focus in on you. Listen, you are the most important person on this health journey, because you are the person you spend the most time with in this world. So you need to do you. You forget about what everyone else is doing. You can still be the life of the party and eat a healthy snack or eat a healthy meal and still be awesome. I promise, it's possible. But you got to just go into that restaurant, that birthday party, that whatever, knowing already what you're going to do, and you just stick to it. And then lastly, the third tip, drink a lot of extra water. Sometimes we eat not so healthy foods, or we have a couple of extra drinks here and there, and it's the weekend. And listen, you're human. It happens. It's not a big deal. But the more water you can drink, the more you're going to flush out those toxins and probably have a more likelihood that you're going to be right back on track Monday morning and feeling good. So even if it's Saturday morning and you're going to plan, I'm going to chug a glass of water the first thing I do when I get up, that's already a huge, huge advantage to a healthy weekend than anything else. Like, it can be very small, but drink a little bit of extra water, make sure you're flushing out the toxins, and keeping yourself hydrated, because on Monday morning, you're going to be back at it, right? Exactly. And then, if you've been following me, I'm a big power of 3, right? Like, I like 3s, but I want to give you a bonus tip. So it's technically number 4, but really it's a bonus tip. I want you to forgive yourself. Meaning, when you fall off the bandwagon, let's say you go to a movie and you have popcorn and Raisinets. Well, that doesn't mean you have to completely fall off the bandwagon and have a terrible dinner after that. You can still have a salad for dinner. Listen, sometimes this life is crazy and it throws things at you and you don't know how to deal with it. And you know what? It is okay that you lived in the moment and you went to a movie with your family and you had a little bit of popcorn and Raisinets. It's all good. you know what you're going to do? You're still going to have a healthy dinner. Maybe you have a glass of water before you go to bed. Maybe you're going to wake up the next day and have a glass of water first thing in the morning. You're going to do a little bit of an extra workout that day or maybe the next day to make up for it. But you're going to move forward because guess what? You are human. You make mistakes. And all it means is that you are connected to this bigger thing called the human race, because we are not perfect, my friends. And if perfection was the name of the game, I would not be where I am in group fitness and be quote unquote a master trainer, because I am not a perfect instructor, but I am a heck of a passionate one. So I hope these tips help you to have a very happy and healthy weekend so that you wake up on Monday morning and maybe you weren't perfect, but you are still on the right track to being able to have an incredible, healthy lifestyle that lasts into the weekend and gets you ready for your Monday morning. If these tips help you, please make sure that you subscribe to the channel. And if I forgot a tip that helps you have a healthy weekend, post it below and let us know how are you having a happy and healthy weekend. Thanks so much for chiming in.